everybody. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Good morning. Look what we're playing with. I hope this works. I have my little cheat mirror here that I can see what you see, at least in theory. So I hope this works because ultimately we're going to be playing with metal. But my husband was cutting metal for me, which you don't need to have somebody cut it for you. You can do it. There's a lot of ways you can do it, and one of them is just your old scissors. They'll just cut a tin can fine, or you can just buy the metal. You don't need to cut it. But anyway, I was standing right by the recycle bin, and we had takeout the other day. Yep, we went, picked it up. We don't do that very often because of COVID, but we did. I ordered prime rib sandwich. It was great. It was so yummy. I can still taste it. Anyway, enough of that. I cut the bottoms out of the to-go tray, and I want to play with them. I want to see if I can emboss them. I don't know why a person or how a person can become, can get in. Look what I've done. This is what you get from practicing and not knowing what you're doing. I've marked up both my plates, but they work fine, thankfully. Okay, I hope this works. I think I have embossed before. I don't remember what it was I embossed, but I don't use this machine near as much as I should. So let's see. So far, so good. It's stuck. The bottom plate is stuck. Oh my gosh. As long as the black part's going through, I'm going to keep going. It's not, oh, I quit. Okay. Nope, there it goes. You need one more hand to push. Oh, I'm not gonna, that's too hard. So, let's try it another way. Let's try this. That doesn't feel like it's got enough tension on it. Oh, it's beautiful. Look. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It worked great. So all I have is just one plate and then the platform. That's beautiful. I'm going to use that. Awesome. Do I want to do another kind? Let me get a different kind. So I wanted to give a shout out to some people who have channels. If you have a channel, feel free to put it down below in the comments. I told you guys about Mouse Potato Designs. That's a great channel. You really. Okay, I'm going to be doing a steampunk journal. So I could do that. Those are keys. Yeah, I like that. Only have 2 pieces, so I have to be discriminatory. Anyway, yeah, Mouse Potato Design. She's great, right up my alley. Jeanette House has a channel, right, Jeanette? I can't remember what I saw on your channel. I'm sorry. So post it if you do, dear. The Shabby Hippie. That was the one I was trying to remember the name of a while ago, a couple weeks ago for y'all, and I could not remember it. Okay, I'm gonna, instead of wasting this, I'm gonna go right to the edge in case I wanna do something else with this. Now I wanna go do more takeout. Okay. Oh, it's not 3D. It's not gonna be as hard. Okay, so I need my other plate probably. So the 3D must be deeper. Hold on. This is the thing that frustrates me about doing this, whether it's die cutting or whatever, is everything wiggles. And I know I could get the magnetic thing, and I know I could use washi tape, but you know, I don't. That doesn't feel like it was very much pressure. So before I lift this up, separate it. I'm gonna try to put this under there. Give myself just a little more bite. Lazy Daisy Journals was one of the channels that I watched, I don't know, a week or so ago. Great channel. Audrey Loves Crafting is a great channel. It's fun to go looking at new channels. We all get stuck in a rut, you know. Okay, let's see what we have here. That's cool. That'll be fun to play with my Steampunk journal. Yeah, you could take some distress on this upside, distress inks, or just tear them or cut them out, or yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, now you know how to emboss on styrofoam. Look at that, you guys. I am in love with it. Fun. I'm gonna do a men's book. I use that term loosely. It's really going to be like a binder. All right, I've got to get this, I've got to get my stuff together here because now we're gonna do metal. And where'd you go? And I don't want to get anything. I want to know where my metal's at. These cans, I'm using pop cans and beer cans. They're very, very sharp. And I do have a plan for them. They too will go with this men's journal that I'm putting together. And I think I want to use that. Okay. So, okay, I got to sit down and make sure that I've got you in my little mirror here. Oh yeah, I hope that, I won't know till I play this back, so if it's not too bad, but it's a little clunky, I may just go ahead and post it, guys. So be kind. You know, not very many YouTube channels have professional YouTube setup, you know. My husband brought me these. He uses something like this when he's handling metal, or not, sharp things. I think they're probably hefty garden gloves, like for roses. And these might be my rose gloves that I got to do roses, I don't know. All right, so we're in the line. So here's the can. All he did was take the top and bottom off, and then he did me a couple pop cans. Okay. And they're so sharp, y'all. They've got little teeny tiny little slivers. Okay, let's do this. I want, I want it. This is where the 3D thing comes, I bet. So that is indented. So whatever side I put next to that, it is indented, right? Yeah. It's going to go, it's going to be out. So I want the plain side to be, the pretty side to be out. Make sense? I'm talking to myself. I'm not teaching you because I don't know for sure. If this works, then I'm going to call it a tutorial. Right now, I'm calling it a craft with me. I'm just kidding. It's a craft with me. I'm just playing. Okay. So, this one, we couldn't, styrofoam was really, really thick. I don't think this is near as thick. Nope. I watched a video when I first got my machine and she said, you won't break it. You won't break your machine. Just keep cranking. But gosh, it feels like you're really forcing it. That's, I don't know. We'll see. That's probably really clunky on your ear too, but just, you know. Ooh, I can see it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, look. Can you see it? Let me sit down so I can make sure and get under the camera. Oh yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, babe. Okay, let's do that again. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. Do I want to use the same thing? Let's see what else I have. So I have this key I've already used. I don't think I'll use that. I have these, we are Member Keeper, Revolution, Embossing, blah, 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 blah. It says there's 2 pieces. What's the other one? Oh, I ordered 2 of them accidentally. Looks like giveaway material to me. I don't know what the other one is. Oh, it's a leaf. That might be pretty. Embossing folder. That looks fun. Texture Fades, it's called. Let's use that. Well, let's see if we can get it open. If you guys are like me and you don't use your Sissix very much, dig it out. It is really fun. It's hardly any setup, really. I did make a space over there in my, on my wall just for that, and that makes it a lot better because I can just walk over there and it's already set up and it's great. That didn't happen with this, of course, because I wanted to show you guys. Okay. So, this has indentations. This comes this way. So, it's the opposite, apparently. So, I want my pretty side up. No. Nope, 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 nope. Down. You see what I'm saying? This is how I'm logically doing this. I mean, everybody's got to find their own little way, but this is... Wait a minute. No, this is up. These are raised. And this is indented. What? It looks like they're both raised to me. No, this is definitely raised more. So, if I put the pretty side up, facing this, these raised are going to make the pretty side raised. That's my theory. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it actually works. Pretty funny when you recycle out of the recycling bin. It's pretty funny. I got a kick out of that. Okay, how did I do it? Did I put this on? I think I did, didn't I? Oh my gosh, I don't remember from here to there. Okay, let's say I did. Let's just say for giggles that I did. I think you could put the pink one under too. Look, you can see the difference. Can you see? This is embossed and this isn't. I am going to go back and do it again. And I actually missed a step. I was going to run these through on their own and flatten them a little bit. I forgot that I wanted to do that, but it's okay. They're turning out all right. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Here's our design. Oh gosh, how fun. Yeah, I like it. Now, if you guys have played with metal before, you can tell me your idea, but I don't want those just sitting around. I don't know why, but I mean, it's not like somebody's going to run in and grab them and get cut, but let me move this because I have another plan. Let's see, I don't want it too far away. I'm going to set it right here. I'm hoping that that won't jiggle my table too much. Okay, so it bothers me to have things like this just laying around. So I want to use I thought I would use my scoreboard. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, it's time for coffee. Cold coffee, yum. My husband's so sweet. He said, I'll make you some more coffee for your craft room. So I have a little Free Spirit thermal thing over here. So I'm gloving up, because even though these are embossed, you know, the edges are still not. I don't know if this is going to cut it or not, just bend it. Okay, so mountains or valleys? Valleys or mountains, okay, right? You gotta really, really push. Like really, really. It's cutting it. I don't want it to cut it. And it's bumpy. I didn't want to fold the edges before because I didn't know how much of the design I wanted. But you could do that and it would make it so it wasn't bumpy. You know, do it in this stage. Fold the edges when it's flat. But I don't know. I thought about it and then I thought, well, I I actually want to take it through the Sissix again and die cut. Like, I'd like to make a frame. Maybe I'll just do that without cutting it. I mean, without bending my corners. Yeah, okay. Let's just do that. I've got my gloves on and they're working great. It just, oh, I don't, but it did poke a hole in it right there because I was pushing too far. So you might want to play with that and decide, you know, aluminum's cheap, so be a fun thing to play with and see. I'll show you why I didn't do it before is because what I want to do is I want to cut out embossed dies. Let me grab a die. There's no way I could get all of this over by my table, guys, so you'll have to just pardon me getting up and down. So I thought about making my own metal tips for the corners, you know. And then making a frame. You definitely would lose some of the design. Let's see what else I have that's fun. There's Christmas stuff I don't care for. Something beeped. Don't know what that was. These would be beautiful, wouldn't they? But they're a little fiddly for what I want to do right now. This is a bigger frame. No, that's not what I want. There's flowers. That's not quite what I want. This would be perfect, but I don't have the piece big enough. So that's a not happener. A metal pocket would be really cool. But I don't want anything that's going to punch a design in there. Maybe I should just go with my original idea. See, these you would want to punch out without embossing them, because you lose the whole design. Yeah, I'm going to just make a frame and cut those corners, I think. Let's see if it works. Let's just see. My concern is that's pretty small. How am I going to get the edges folded over so it doesn't cut you? So let's just see if I can pull it off. All right, we have our base plate. What did I do with all my wood? Okay. If I don't keep this all together, guys, I'll spend the rest of the afternoon, like, trying to find all the parts. That's not my idea of a good time. Okay. So you go green. Then your die. So let's decide. Boy, that looks fiddly, doesn't it? Maybe these two. Maybe this and that. That's really sharp. Look at that. How that's jagged. I wonder if it will. I'm going to just see. Whatever. I'm wondering if it'll press down the sides for me. It should, actually, right? Because that's what the die does. Now the kicker is going to be I like that one. No. No, no, no. I do like that circle better, but looks like I used this on this backwards. I used it the wrong way. I don't know about this sharp edge, so I'm gonna eliminate that one. And that isn't gonna leave me really a frame at all, so I'm gonna bring this one back in. Okay, I like that better. It's softer edges, and I'm wondering if this will poke it down. So, I have all my blades up. You know, the cutting side is up. Now, let's see how much space I have. I think I'm doing this right. My goal is to get it all under there. Okay, so if I put the pretty side down on this, in my estimation, it should punch it from the pretty side and push it to the back. Let's see. Okay. Does it say that I'm supposed to put this on here? 1, 2. Yeah, it does. I think it's going to be too thick. I don't think that's how it's going to go. I think we need to just do the top plate. If it's not enough bite, I think it'll be bit down hard enough that I can run it through again after I put the other sheet behind it. Okay. I didn't hear it snap, but I can see that it cut it. But I'm going to go back. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's gorgeous. It looks just like the die cut. Okay. Now these little metal pieces, they look really small, but I'm telling you, they're super sharp. My husband has had... Okay, it worked just like I said. If the blade punches this way from pretty side back, it makes its own little fold. Can you see? Let me sit down because I can't tell. I can't see my mirror if I'm standing up. Can you see? If you go from the pretty side back, it bends the metal just like a tiny bit. Now I've lost the flower image, but not on that. That looks like a beautiful medallion. But what I was saying is, like I said, my husband works with metal all the time. He makes custom motorcycles, custom Harley Davidson motorcycles. And so he makes the frame and everything. So he deals with a lot of metal. And he gets metal slivers once in a while. Guys, you don't want to do that. See those little flakes? Can you see them? So be really super careful. Super, super careful. And that's why this video is not meant for children. Okay, so I have this still, and I could use this for a frame, you know. I could cut that and use this for a frame, so I'm not going to throw that away. No, it's treasure now. It went from trash to treasure. This turned out beautiful. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. How much time are we at? Oh, we're only at 30 minutes. I'm going to get to show you. Okay. I got to hurry and quit talking. Oh. The die looks just like what I made. Okay, so here's what it made. Here's the corner. Okay. So I'll get all of these out here. Oh, these are cute. Yeah. So you could make your own corner tabs for your books. They don't have the bottom flange. I'll bet there's a die out there. I bet Timmy has a die out there where you can make your own corners. Okay. I think that's all. I think I have all the aluminum off. All right, I'm going to put this away because I want to show you what else I want to do with this stuff. So far, I'm, what, 3 for 3 for success. Let's see how lucky I really am. Oh, I've got a huge pile over here. I hope I remember what goes where. Okay, hold on just a minute. I gotta find my stuff. Okay, we're gonna just, this is really mixed media, I'll tell you what. Where's my Tim Holtz? I'm sure this would ruin my tabletop, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Okay, so here's what I made. Let's see how old we can make it. All right, okay. You should be right in frame. Do you need to be a little closer? You know, you can always make it closer on your screen too. Just push on the screen and widen it like that. I'm gonna use one of these because they're kind of old and dry. I don't know that I'm going to use my gloves. If I start bleeding, I'll put them on, I guess. There's a little piece of metal. Some of these, they don't have the metal taken out. That little teeny hole. Okay, let's try it. You could use a Q-tip. Would probably be really smart. I'm going to use these as my palette. I do have some Q-tips in here somewhere. Who knows where they are? That is gobs of paint. I don't need that much paint. So let's do a corner. They do feel easier to handle. I'm already seeing that maybe gesso first would give it a little tooth. Yeah, the edges are rounded nicely. Because I don't know how that's going to stay on that metal. Let's do that. I've got it right here. You're dogging about it, Carol. Just grab it. I've been getting some of the nicest comments from Christiane and Beryl and Billy, Mary, Janice, Robin, Angela, Martha, Jane. You're always so sweet. So we'll put just a little bit of gesso. Oh, let's punch that out. What have I got here? Where'd you go? Yeah, you don't, I don't know about you, but I craft in my socks or barefoot. You want to be really careful and make sure you know where every little piece of these scraps that fall off are going, because it would not be any fun to get this in your foot. Not to mention, you probably need a tetanus shot. So I'm on 3 different lists to get my COVID vaccine. The good news is, for those of us who are going to get it a little bit, you know, after the healthcare workers and everything, is they should have a good system. These are so tiny. I hate to take up your time to pick this out, guys, but I don't want to go over them. I took the time to make them. I'd like for them to, I'd like for all these little pieces that are supposed to be out, to be out. So I appreciate you hanging in there. Okay. Now you see all these little ones? I just don't make me nervous. Reminds me of when I would do play therapy with children with, you know, impulse control issues or tactile issues, or types of autism and things like that. You'd get that sandbox and just, whee! And you can't say, no! Don't do that. Oh, you gotta let it fly. Let it fly. They eventually settle down once they realize that they're going to get to play in the craft room next time they come. But the first couple times they are in the craft room, man, everything is out. The dollhouse, all of the heroes, the punching bags, the sand. Okay. On the days that I would have lots of play therapy to do, I would dress accordingly. I didn't, I had kind of a dress code. I didn't let anybody wear jeans to work, just, you know, sloppy jeans and a t-shirt, but yeah, I definitely dressed down my office attire on play therapy day. Okay, now that's had time to sit without the gesso. Let's look and see. Oh, wow, it's on there. You see it? It's fine. Okay. So that was the orange. Okay, let's do the brown. See if they're going to go over each other. I ordered these after watching Andrea, I believe, and Eva at Bohemian Crafting. Both of them are masters, in my opinion, at mixed media, at rusting, and either one of those ladies has the link to these paints. But I'll put these paints, if I can get it off of my Amazon ordered stuff, I'll put them on my, in the description box below here. Just click on that little arrow. Let's see, it would be right here. That little teeny tiny divot of an arrow. If you push on that, drops down a description box. I didn't know that for a long time. Everybody was talking about this description box, and I was like, what is the description box? I must not have that on my YouTube. Yeah, you just have to push that button. And I didn't know for a long time how to speed up a video. I do now. Oh, it looks like I found it in the yard. Look at that. Give me a piece of paper. What you got? What you got? Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, man. Reminds me of when my kids were little. My boy, we'd have, he could play the videos for so long, you know, or whatever. And when I'd call him to come to dinner or whatever, he'd say, hold on. No, that didn't fly with me very well. So that became an issue. Hold on. Nope, you don't tell Mom to hold on. Looks rusty. And it's beautiful. You could also just use that on a page. I mean, you could rivet it on if you wanted to do that, but you could just glue these two and use it on corners of it like a picture frame. Okay, let's do another one. Yeah, it looks like I found it in the yard. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm so excited about my channel growing. I hope you'll share and share links and stuff. Oh, I'm glad I thought of this. I know there are more Facebook groups out there that I am not following. And I've done the search and I can't seem to pull up any that I'm not already in. I thought there was a Facebook group, something-aholics, junk journal-holics, or something like that. If you all are in some cool Facebook groups, would you kindly post that link below? Or if you have a Facebook group, I would like to get my channel out there. I know some of the private groups don't want you to post your channel, you know, I don't blame them, but, and I may very well join some of those as well, even though, you know, it's not really necessarily promoting my group, my channel. Oh, ow, okay, that broke. You see it? It broke. I'm not going to throw it away though, but that is a really sharp edge. I may put some glue on it. Not sure how that happened. You could too. You could double these cans. That might not be a bad idea. I think if I were to get all the stuff out to do this again, I would do it with a dauber, those little ink daubers, or looks rusty to me. Oh, let's use this one. It's shiny. And I'm part raccoon, so. Oh, come on. How come you didn't give me a lip to pull up? Oh, I just flipped it on my desk. Ooh, it's iridescent. Okay, I really did just flip it on my desk. I gotta get it up. Oh, now I have it everywhere. Yeah, there was a couple things in our house you couldn't say. I'll never forget the first time back in the day when my boy was coming up. It became all the rage to say not. And that was new. And I had never heard it before. We were in the car and going somewhere, and I said, you know, we're going to do this or whatever. And he goes, not. That set me off. Oh, that was so disrespectful. He got grounded. And I found out later that all the kids were doing that. You know, that was a cool thing. So I did lighten the punitive part and tried to turn it into a teaching moment, but oh, that hit me wrong. I'm like, what did you just say to me? I do like the gesso first, and I forgot to put it down right now, but there you go. How's that? That looks like I painted rust on a piece of metal to me. It's gorgeous. The color is bronzy and it's beautiful. But I think I'm going to kind of put this down. I never really realized how many colors rust has in it, you know, something that's been old and rusty. I don't know, never really paid attention that it had green, and it has yellow and red. Yeah, that's pretty. There you go. That's pretty. Definitely, that's something that I would probably do again. I think I would wait until I had a little cache of aluminum so that I didn't get all this stuff out for just, you know, a few pieces. But it's not that big a deal, really. I think I've dyed my fingers. It raises up, it looks to me like. Let's see, it's got a grit to it, it's got a sand to it. Rust effect paste. Yeah, you know, rust does raise up, and yeah, this raises up. It's got a grit to it that comes up. Yeah, I like this. I like these. I'll be sure and link these paints for you down below. Like I said, I got them on Amazon, I'm sure. Pretty sure I got them on Amazon. So just with that one die set, I could, you know, I really have enough here to put together a couple pages or even a cover, if that's what I wanted to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. This does seem to give it some tooth. I like it better. It goes through, you can see the white. You could put the gesso on over the paint too, probably. Okay, guys. I am going to finish this little piece up, And how much time do we have? Oh, we're right at the mark. Okay. So I'm going to finish what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to video my next prompt for the Journal to be Inspired, the Journal to Inspire project. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a great, great, great day. I hope you're staying healthy and finding something fun to do. Thank you so much again for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. I am going to do a giveaway. It will probably be just a random surprise giveaway. I'll do it off of comments, so if you are on my channel, comment, because probably I'll pick a video that's got a lot of comments. It just makes it funner, you know. So be sure and comment. If you haven't subscribed, how come? Hit that subscribe button. Let's be friends. And if you have a channel that I haven't subscribed to, post it below because I want to. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.